Tayo po ay nagbabalik dito sa Usapang Bayan at kasama pa rin natin ang eksperto sa mga talents and models, si Mr. Nick Lacson. Nick, ito ba sa negosyo niyong to, maraming competition? Ilan ba kayong mga talent agency na nag-ooperate sa Pilipinas?
Marami po eh. Kasi when it comes to talents management, merong agencies that cater only to print ads and commercials. So they belong to an organization which is the TAO, Talents Association, Talents Agents Organization. But when it comes to events, dumami na kami. Unlike before na medyo limited lang. Ngayon, even models themselves are acting as agents. So
parang solo sila, parang ano sila, independent.
Yes. What's ironic there is that they're doing projects for clients and at the same time supplying talents. Yeah.
Parang branching out. Yung mga
Yes.
ibang artista na nagiging producer na rin, ganun.
Yes, basically.
I see. So, in your estimate, dito sa Metro Manila lang, ilan ang population ng ating total talents and models?
By the thousands, I think. If we're going to count also the ones doing extras dun sa mga tapings, marami rin kasing ganun that they only focus on that. Siguro, we have around mga 5,000 to 10,000.
That's a lot also. Yeah. Marami rin pala. So it's really an industry in itself. Now, in terms of communications, di ba? Dahil kasi syempre most of them will be required to communicate with the people interacting with them during the shows. May mga language requirements ba yan? Or just the basic English, Tagalog lang ang kailangan natin?
Variable pa rin to talaga lahat yan eh. It depends on the clients eh. There are clients who prefer the models just to be eye candies. So, these models, yeah, will not talk.
Ngumiti ka na lang, gano'n?
Yes. All they require is that yung talent should be
posing
very pretty, sexy, and accommodating. Pag yung supla-suplada, definitely out na yan sa susunod na event or the next day if it's
Do you notice if you have talents that are being asked to be the pretty ones pero posing lang sila, but in reality they are very intelligent, they're very smart. So hindi lang napakinabangan yung mga ganyan.
Basically.
I see.
That's true.
So in this business ba, what do you say are your challenges sa negosyong to?
The challenges to keep up with the pace, especially in terms of competition, because sometimes your competitors would try to get your clients and then
your talents,
not necessarily your talents alone, but your clients, and then offer
a cheaper rate.
Not necessarily a cheaper rate, but also offer the same talents as you have to the same clients.
No, but
so I find it stupid.
Anong come on naman nun?
I don't know, siguro PR nila or something like that.
So has that happened to you?
Yeah, it has happened to me many times.
Or have you been able to recruit the talents, the clients of other talent agencies as well?
In my case, I'm very passive.
You will not actively seek them.
Yes, I'm not.
Sila ang lapit sa'yo kung
Yes,
gusto
yes.
nila.
I'm not the same as the others who go actively roaming around and then marketing and getting accounts from others' accounts already.
Why would you think that certain clients would move from one talent agency to another?
Well,
What would be the biggest reason?
Sometimes they just want to try out. Or sometimes they'd like to protect also themselves from being branded as only looking at one particular agency. Yeah. They'd like to protect also their integrity na baka may nangyayaring something dyan, kaya sa kanya ka lang kumukuha, dapat may iba rin.
Parang ino-audit rin nila.
So, but there are clients who would want to stick to you all throughout pag satisfied sila sa performance.
At least they know what to expect.
Yes. So, there are clients na sometimes they try from others, but then after trying, they come back to you. I've had several experiences with that. Yeah.
When typically somebody, let's say, wants to be part of your team, what are the requirements that you would need from them to become part of your team?
sa akin kasi it's so simple lang eh. Just see me. When they see me, I'll make my own assessment. If I find the personality of the person pleasant and suitable to whatever projects I may have, I'll take that person in.
So as long
So
as you
I need to talk to the person,
Yeah.
be able to see how he or she communicates, how he or she stands. I want to see the bearing, yeah, everything.
So they don't need to have an education. I mean, they don't need to have a formal degree.
No,
Uh,
it's not necessary. But there are agencies, the high-end ones, that they offer modeling contracts, and then they train models, especially for runways, for fashion shows like that.
But do you provide similar training as well for your models?
I can always do that whenever necessary. Yeah.
But you've done that as well.
Yes, I've done that as well.
I see.
During events, since I'm totally hands-on, I observe what they do. And whenever...
Coaching, on the job coaching ka.
On the job.
I see.
Whenever I see that there's something wrong in terms of appearance or in terms of the way they
Do certain things.
or they dress up, I call their attention right away, and then I tell them how they can improve on that.
Well, just in case some of our audience is watching this show right now, could you tell them how they can get in touch with you and what they should do to, if they're interested to become one of your talents? Paano ba ang gagawin nila, Nick?
I don't have a web page or something. I only have a Facebook account. And that's where all my events and all my talents are present. So they can look at me at Facebook, Nick Lacson, Facets Team. Or they can contact me directly.
How do they do that?
My number is 0927-240-8696.
Pakiulit nga.
It's 0927-240-8696.
Okay.
Or just simply message me in Facebook.
Okay. So at least
If that's new.
yung mga kababayan natin dyan na ang feeling nila gusto nila yung ganitong klaseng career, pwede nyo hong kontakin si Nick Lacson. No? Now, on the other side naman, on the client side naman, how can clients determine na okay to si Nick? Is it also on your Facebook page, yung mga events that you've done?
Yes. Most of my events are already in Facebook. So I ask my models, what you see in Facebook, all the photos you see are my events. So if my models tag me in my account, it means I've used them in that particular event.
I see. No, in that case, if the clients want to, let's say, use you or get in touch with you, all they need to do is send a Facebook messenger
Yes,
on your Facebook account and say that I'm interested in ganito ganyan. What do you need to know from them so that you can respond back properly? The event itself, kung
Yes,
ilang
normally
taong
I ask.
kailangan, o
Normally I
what
ask
are the
details.
typical details that you would need?
The normal details I ask is the dates of the event, the venue, the time, the working time, the outfit, the task involved, and lastly, the budget. Because models will only respond depending on this
Availability ng time.
on these details. Because I'm not the same as others who will just continuously offer models to clients without seeking the availability of the models first. I don't want to go to the hassle of yung others kasi it's their style eh. They bombard clients na eto yung magaganda. They showcase all the maganda.
Pero
Pero
wala.
hindi naman pala available. Pagdating doon, hindi naman papalitan nila. So, in my case, I make sure that who I offer are the ones available and interested in the project.
Your operation is totally legitimate, no? Like,
Yes.
if you have clients that say, I need to have my receipt and things like that, walang problema yon. You'll issue them a receipt. Paano bang ginagawa sa negosyong to?
In most cases, this becomes a representation expense already to them. So, in most cases,
They don't.
acknowledgement. Yeah.
It's just an acknowledgement
Yes,
receipt. So, okay lang naman sa kanila yun.
Yes.
I see. So, in the many years you've been in business, what would you say has been the most difficult thing that you've encountered in your job?
The most difficult thing is that your talents back out at the last minute. Yeah.
Paano ba ina-address yun? Substitution?
Yes, substitution. But in my case, when I offer a substitute, I make sure that my substitute should be
Equivalent?
equal or even better than the ones I'm replacing. Yeah. Oo.
So far naman, hindi ka pa naman napahiya.
So far naman. Pero talagang, there are cases naman na yung client ayaw magpa-substitute. It's either
All or
walang
nothing.
kapalit, all or not.
I see. Now, I have another question, and I'm not sure how you're going to answer this, but seeing how lovely all of your models are, and how do you prevent yourself from being involved with them?
Well, basically, I'm a sweet guy. So, alam na lang nila yun eh. So, parang family lang kami. We are a team. So, after event or even when there are projects na hindi kami magkasama, pero nagkikita lang kami sa GOSIS, we eat out, something like that.
So parang kaibigan lang sila
Yes,
talaga?
yeah,
Parang
yeah.
office mate na gano'n?
Yes, and then, when they have problems,
Ikaw pa rin ang
yes, they ask
nilalapitan?
me also.
So wala naman palang parang
Yeah, that's the difference.
magkakaibigan lang talaga. Now, we're almost at the tail end of our program. Maybe I'll give you a few minutes to just say hi to our audience and give them your message about, the opportunities in being a model and a talent.
Hello everyone, I'm Nick Lacson. I'm handling Facets Talents Management, or in short, we call it the Facets Team. So if you'd like to see more of us, you can look at the hashtag Facets Team. When you type that hashtag, you'll see all the projects we've done so far. But for the earlier part of the 20s, we haven't had that hashtag yet. So
2000s.
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 Pero right now, we've been actively doing that. So most of my talents, whenever they are in my events, they will use that hashtag. So you will see who they are and what we do. So if there are talents there who would like to be part of my team, just message me in Facebook. And
Clients pati.
yeah, just make it a point to spare time to see me. Because I'm a very easy person to talk to. I'll just make my personal evaluation, assessment of you, and I'll tell you what you need to improve on before we go on. And for clients, I'm just here. I'll be a loyal servant to you, as I've done to most of my clients since I started. I have had clients since 2008 until now. So the only thing I can guarantee is that our service, we are your reliable alternative if ever your current agencies fail you.
Well, I just have one final question. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng facets?
When you say facets, it's like many faces, multifaceted, something like that. So,
Parang mga brilyante, ganyan.
oh yeah,
multifaceted.
something like that. So, I'm not limiting it to lahat na magaganda lang, ganun. But, it should be a variety. It should cater to all my clients' needs.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Nick. Yan po ang isang makabuluhang diskusyon kasama si Facets Talents Management President, Mr. Nick Lacson. Maaari niyo po kaming i-follow at i-like sa aming Facebook page, Usapang Bayan. Ako po si George Chua. Samahan niyo po kami muli sa mga susunod pa nating episodes dito sa Usapang Bayan.